Siren sounds. The final term is underway at Eltham College. Ball gets tossed up. Taylor all on his own really in the ruck. Got it to Mazzarella. Pachiga in there too. Does it quite work for Bennett? It was tackled and they just push it forward. Tyson's just going to kick this one off the deck. Goes towards opportunity for Malone. Was able to get rid of his opponent. Malone snaps towards goal. Williamson got a hand to it. He's got numbers around him. Burns is the one that's got the football now. Does he get Brute the ball? He does, but he misses to the near side. And another behind for the Turtles.
Looks like the Turtles have made a swap. So Milne into midfield and Malone into the forward pocket.
Did play a bit of midfield time last year, Nick Milne, so certainly a position he's capable of playing. And their inaugural best and fairest looking like he's got the task of going up forward. Cullett touches the grass and then sends it towards the outer side. Getting hands to it was a couple of Mernda players. Yankos spun in the tackle. Umpire calls for a ball up. 24 points to margin, 4-13 to 9-7. And it's not to say that those 13 behinds have all been rushed or unrealistic attempts. Certainly had their chances today. Clearance coming to Old Eltham Collegian. Smith has the mark. Man on the mark. Just outside 50. Chipping ball tough for Keys, but he gets there. Cullett was desperate for that to be a touched ball, but Matthew Keys, who, to be fair, maybe haven't called out that often today, has a chance for goal.
Oh, and he's got the 6 goals in 6 games from last season, and what a time to hit the scoreboard for the 33-year-old to really get his team up and about at the start of this last quarter.
Comes in now from 40 out, and he loved that straight off the boot. There is still a bit of life left in this Old Eltham Collegians team. They move to 5-13-43. Mernda a 9-7-61, 2 minutes into the final term. Matthew Keys, with work commitments and injuries, saw him only play 6 games last year, but in his 12 games in his first season at the club, 27 majors, certainly a very capable player inside forward 50, and he kicks his 80th senior goal to keep the Turtles in front. Or keep the Turtles in the game, I should say, not in front. 18 points the margin, though, as we go back into the middle. Ball gets tossed up. Taylor getting the tap. Mazzarella almost burst through, but he overran it. Taglieri shrugged off the tackle, gave it over to McCaffer. His kick towards Smith is a good one. Got hands onto it. Umpires calls play on. It's going to be a high free kick going to Mernda. Jaden Bell at half back. Sends it towards centre wing on the outer side. It's a good kick, and the mark's taken by Kasiki. Sends it towards half forward, over the head of Smith. Turtles wanted the mark, and the handball was intercepted by Coffey. They've got numbers here, Old Eltham. They're clean enough. Well, the handball from Robertson wasn't a great one. Forced a lot from Russian McCoach, who has to try and shrug the tackle, but the ball will be tossed up almost right in front of Matthew Sleeman.
Sure, a few words are being yelled out from the Old Eltham bench, trying to inspire their team.
Taylor got the tap, but it went straight to Russian McCoach, who lost his footing, gave it over to Milne, who finds McCaffer. Now Williamson with a one-on-one. Cullett came in the hole and just copped the contact as a result, but Mernda moved forward, so that's the reward. Pachiga goes towards Taylor now, and he's been fantastic today, Ethan Taylor. Dane Cullett still on the ground for the Demons, a bit of a concern. Taylor goes inside 50, Camiliadis is there, and then getting that one out of bounds is Hugh Kavanagh, and the ball will be tossed up at the paint of 50 for Mernda.
Dane Cullett still down, seeing the attention of a couple of trainers. Try and play near the Mernda bench, but I think play may continue as the ball's up the other side of the ground.
Well, we haven't seen Riley Black since his injury in that first term, or should I say maybe early in the second, so Cullett hopefully is okay. Meanwhile, the ball was tossed up and it'll be cleared away by hand through Old Eltham Collegians. They just slap it on the boot to go down the line. Turner juggled it, didn't complete the mark, but recovered well. Wins the football, sends it towards inside 50 area. Alice is the loose man, but it's going to work. And it's going to actually be fumbled over the way for the boundary line as we have a boundary throwing.
It's what Kai Turner does best, just being able to surge off half back and provide opportunities up forward for his team. He's done it all year last year, and he seems to be ready to go again this year.
Coffey got the tap backwards, but it's all Old Eltham, and they keep their feet. And trying to zig and zag his way around is Jake Tyson, and his kick was ineffective, and now Mernda can go inside 50, but no one else in the corridor but Tim Ellis He does that plenty of times. And now the kick outside defensive 50 will work for McCaffer. And he can get things going now for Old Eltham Collegians. Chips this one to Smith. He's found him a lot in this second half. He can go because all on his own is Malone. He takes the chest mark, wants to play on, opts to go for the handball. Chance here for Murphy. His kick smothered well. That one came from May. Ball hits the deck. Now it's up for grabs from both teams. Malone tries to push his opponent off. And umpire's going to say holding the footy. And you can hear the Turtles fans next to us not too happy with that one. They say that Malone dove on the footy. It's going to be cleared away by Guelpho. Goes towards the outer side. They've got run here. Chance for Riley Vincent. Goes down the line to Crouch. And that's out of bounds on the full. And the Turtles will move. This is Murphy right in front of the Mernda bench. Goes towards half forward. Williamson did well to try to get in front, but Turner did equally as well to force that ball out of bounds. And we have a boundary throw-in. It's just turned up a notch this game, Tim.
They're under the pressure, the Demons' defence, and Old Eltham really have a belief. And, you know, under 4 goals, so it's definitely possible.
3-goal margin in favour of the Demons, only 6 minutes into the final turn. Taylor and Leeson to do the ruck work. Leeson, I should say. And umpire's going to ask the boundary umpire to toss that one in again. A bit short. Leeson up against Taylor. It's been the battle for most of the afternoon. You'd say Taylor's probably won out, although Leeson's had some great moments like that, who's tapped it behind. Taglieri got the handball away, coming in hard, though was Russian McCoach, who didn't win the football. Now it'll be cleared away here through Jaden Bell. His kick touches a few players. Fleming overran the football. Coffey tried to move forward, couldn't do so. Coffey might win the ball back here. They kick it towards half forward, but it's the Turtles who... So the non-officiating umpire has given a free kick, and I think it's going the Demons' way. It is. So a bit of a blow because Old Eltham Collegians had possession of the football there. They chipped the ball inside 50. Will it get to the intended target? Going in hard was Hugh Kavanagh, who was happy to see that ball go out of bounds for a boundary throwing.
I think the important thing for Mernda here is just to really keep the foot on the accelerator, because they can't really shut up shop at the moment. It's 3-goal lead, so I reckon they're going to need another one if they're going to really secure things.
Boundary throw in, tap from Coffey, and then a chance almost for Smith. Couldn't get boot to ball. And umpire's hovering, and he's going to pay holding the ball in favour of the Turtles. They've been hot on the diving on the ball today, the umpires, but they have been pretty consistent with that. Kick very dangerous. Harris can cut it off. It wasn't clean enough to pick it up. Still with the numbers, the Turtles. Rustin McCoach over to McCaffer. Just chips it in board. They've got a heap of players here. There's a bit going on downfield as well. Not quite sure what's happened there, but the Turtles do have possession of it. It's caused a bit of a fracas at half-back for the Turtles, but Old Eltham, they'll see this as an opportunity. Leeson can go towards half-forward. Keys, can he get there on the bounce? Tries to shrug off Turner. Did so, and then Turner came back for a second crack. They try to keep this ball forward off the ground through Murphy. He's going to keep this ball in play. Taylor, what a tackle, holding the ball. And that is the pressure that's come all day, and why Taylor's been one of their best.
He's had a great afternoon. He's been able to do it all. He's tackling pressure, he's high marks, he's ruck work. He's been one of Mernda's best for sure.
Taylor, Robertson in the hole, getting hands onto it was Crouch, and then the kick away from Mernda was smothered by Vindanopoulos, and it's going to cause a stoppage in front of the Old Eltham of the Mernda bench. So we're 9 minutes now into the final quarter. Mernda lead by 3 goals. Things have just gone up a notch in this game. Be cleared away here by Harris for the Demons. They send it towards half forward. Off hands from Crouch. Ball hits the deck. A lot of numbers around this football. Emerges with Murphy. His kick towards the outer side works well. And the Turtles are moving forward. A good one here to find Keys. Still well far out from goal. Keys, he's going to go inboard with the kick. It was a beauty in the end to find McCaffer, who's going to opt to handball this across. And the Turtles with a high ball inside 50. Malone's the deepest forward. Will it get to him? It might bounce for him. He was intercepted as he tried to kick it. And a high free kick, as you can hear from the Turtle supporters behind us, is going to be won by Jay Smith.
Here we go, Poppy!
And this to make it a 2-goal game. He is almost directly in front and will only have to kick from about 20 metres maybe at most. Already kicked one today. Starts his approach. Smith. Slight angle. 25 metre kick. Comes in and has put it through. Game on.
Seems remarkable that this is a 2-goal game, but here we are. Only 10 minutes into this final quarter and it's game on. Old Eltham full of belief and Mernda looking a little bit dejected, a bit worried. But still a long way to go and it's going to be a fantastic finish, that's for sure.
So, 25th senior goal for Jay Smith. And as a result, Old Eltham Collegians are 6-13-49, Mernda 9-7-61. Almost 11 minutes into this final term. Can the Turtles keep going or do Mernda have the answers? Taglieri wins the clearance for him again. High ball inside 50. Off hands, high contact was always there. And it's going to be taken by Jake Bennett. No, Mazzarella will instead pick up the football. And maybe that's what they need to do, just control things a little bit. Turner. Turtles have set up well here behind the footy. Not giving up as much space as they may have over the first 3 quarters. So Turner just has to go down the line as a result. And at the back, it's a good mark. And they can move through the middle here. So the Turtles through Bauer goes inboard. Russian McCoach. He's got a long boot on him. Sends it deep inside 50. Malone almost got there. Getting a hand onto it though. It was Bell. And the ball will go out of bounds. Boundary throw, and it was Yankos, in fact, that got an important fist. But the ball's inside 50 for the Turtles. It's not where you want to be if you're Mernda.
No, they have lost their intensity, their tackling pressure at this stage, and they're just not got as much run with the ball there. They didn't want to play the switch, and they got caught up and turned the ball over to Old Eltham.
Boundary throwing. No ruckman getting a decisive tap. Out the back, Malone tried his best, couldn't get there. Murphy, Smith, now to McCaffer. He just gets boots the ball. It's a spiralling one towards the goal square. Mernda have the numbers, and they'll rush it through for a behind. 11 points in favour of Mernda. They're just chomping at this margin. It's a 14th behind, though, for the Turtles. It'll be Turner to clear it out of defensive 50. Call to play on. He's going to opt to go towards the outer side with this kick. 2-on-1 in favour of the Turtles. It goes to ground level, and the ball go out of bounds for a boundary thrown in front of the Demons bench.
It's a great result for Old Eltham. They've just been able to really congest the space that Mernda's able to use, and Mernda are just having to kick it to packs out of their defensive 50, and the Turtles have really got the ball trapped in there at the moment.
Umpires found a holding free kick, and it goes to the Turtles, who's allowed advantage to go on here, so it's a chance. Vindonopoulos inside 50. Malone deep in the pocket, tries to get past Mazzarella, shrugged the tackle. Malone to get the back in the contest. He's missed to the near side. That would have been a remarkable goal from their first best and fairest winner in NFNL history, but it's a behind, and it's a 10-point margin. 6-15 plays 9-7.
Oh, the noise would have been deafening had that goal gone through. He did all the work. He shrugged past his defender on the angle of goal, but couldn't quite put the ball through. But it's nervous times if you're a Demons fan.
And I reckon they've only got 2 on the bench. I haven't seen Callett emerge after his hit, so that could play a factor too. Turner, really long ball, again off hands, but Mernda can move this forward. 1-on-1 in front of the Turtles bench. Turtles go to ground, off the ground though through the Demons. They get it towards half forward again, and then running through his Bauer, just got the handball away, and then that's the Turtles that get boot to ball. It works out. Taglieri, still defensive half. Taglieri's going to go inboard. That is a dangerous one. Smith, he's been great in this last quarter, Jay Smith. No one on the mark. He's going to send this one inside 50. Williamson's out the back. Wasn't the front spot. Ball hits the deck. Demons through. Vincent just gets it out of there. Now it's a foot race. Mernda do have the numbers here. Crouch just lets this one bounce in front. Can he get past Kavanagh? He does. That kick not great. Maroney should get there first. He's going to be met though by Smith, but then Maroney sees that one goes out of bounds.
Maroney's been brilliant on his debut for the club. He's got that Div 1 experience with West Preston Lakeside, and he's really showed it through his composure, I should say, off half-back, and he's really led the transition from their defence to forward.
Boundary throw-in. Tap from Coffey. The tap goes inside 50, but it's won by Old Eltham Collegians. Rushton McCoach is just going to kick it to space on the broadcast side. Johnston, if he reads the bounce well, which he does, has possession of the football. Assesses his time, but Mazzarella was the loose man in defence, and he takes the intercept grab. And Mazzarella will just go short to Yankos.
He had Williamson deep. That was probably the option to go to, but he was sold short and turned the ball over.
15 and a half minutes in, 10-point lead to Mernda. High ball, is that going to be too wide? It is too wide. It's going to be Bryce Fleming's football, no. Russian McCoach. He's got a long kick on him, said that a few times today, but it's certainly true. He will use it again on this occasion towards half forward. Mazzarella got hands onto it. Now off the ground now for Burns. Dangerous times for Mernda. Clever tap from Williamson. Milne hits the post. That was a golden opportunity for the Turtles. It was cleverly tapped forward by Williamson, but Milne couldn't provide the finishing touches. It's a 16th behind for Old Eltham Collegians, and the margin is now 9 points. Turner again opts to go towards the outer side, looking for Crouch in a one-on-one. Was in front position, didn't complete the mark, and the ball goes out of bounds for a boundary throwing.
Oh, Milne was wide open in space, running into goal, couldn't quite angle it, and it hit the post at the last possible moment. But they're coming, the Turtles.
9-point margin. It's barely been seen inside Mernda's forward half, and unlike the first three quarters, they have not been able to win a clearance. It's going to be another stoppage on this occasion. We now tick into minute 17 of this final quarter. Ball gets tossed up again. McCaffer to try and tap it forward in the direction of Murphy, overran it. So a chance here for Mernda. His handball to Harris, no good. Goes back to McCaffer, and then his kick inside. Almost a mark taken by his Turtles teammate, but they'll keep moving it forward. They're getting numbers to the contest here. Bouncing ball near the corridor, and it's going to be a free kick. A free kick to Tom Burns. Burns wants to move it quickly, sends it towards the pocket. Malone's the target. Malone! The move to the forward might work out for Old Eltham Collegians. Kieran Malone can bring the margin to just 3 points. Almost a 45-degree angle. Kick from about 35.
What a story this would be in his return to the club, looking to kick his 95th senior goal and to really give his team hope to a margin under a goal in what would be an incredible comeback.
Malone from 35 out. That's going to come back. He's got it. The crowd tells the story, and it is a 3-point margin. Incredible stuff from Old Eltham Collegians. 7-16-58. Mernda a 9-7-61. It has been an incredible quarter of football. The Turtles have completely turned this game around. They have kicked 4 consecutive goals, and they are just one away from hitting the lead.
They believe their intensity has been incredible in this quarter, and for Mernda, they'd hope they're not getting flashbacks of the grand final last year.
Can they keep their composure?
Exactly.
Back in the middle, Taylor with a decisive tap. Harris tried to tap it forward. He'll try again on ground level. Umpire's going to say he dove on it, I reckon. No.
It's a dramatic effect, that one. He paused for the crowd and there was a hush of suspense, but nonetheless it was signalled for a ball up, and here we go again.
Leeson, I should say, getting the tap. Russian McCoach, handball backwards to McCaffer, just slams it onto the boot. 2-on-1 in favour of the Demons at ground level. Burns does well to keep this ball moving forward, then bumps Mazzarella off the football. Does he win it back cleanly? He's got a lot of pressure. Mazzarella now on the other end can start bursting through. Gets it over to Taylor. Taylor now towards half forward. Bouncing ball dangerous for anybody. Camiliadis! Massive tackle inside 50 for Mernda. Just came like a freight train. And he absolutely pinned him. And now he can turn the tables and get an important goal for Mernda.
That's the kind of tackle and that's the kind of moment that can change momentum. And he's going to have to kick it from about 50 metres out, right on the arc. But if Mernda want the ball in the hands of one player, it'd be him.
We're now into time on. Camilliardis from almost directly in front. He's already kicked the one today. He's going to kick from maybe right on 50. Starts his approach. He's a reliable goal kicker for the Demons. They need him now more than ever. Camilliardis comes in, and that's fading to the right. And the Demons, they get their first score in quite a while, but it's behind 9-8-62. Old Eltham Collegians 7-16-58.
The Demons have been really good in this game at locking the ball in their defence. They've got to try to do that now.
Russian McCoach, a huge ball straight into the corridor. Almost the mark taken by the Turtles. Umpire said it was touched. And Learson was wanting the mark. So were the Demons. In the end, umpire says give it to me. Inside the centre square. Ball gets tossed up. Taylor and Learson. Learson getting the tap, was looking for McCaffer, but in front of him was Kasiki.
The Rushton McCoach kick is incredible out of full back. He kicks it almost to the centre circle every time, and that's been their go-to option.
Taylor with a punch forward. He's going to win the free kick anyway for a block. Got a fantastic leap on him. And has been very important in ruck contest today. Taylor doesn't have many options ahead that he likes, so he's going to go lateral. Mernda. Feel like they're just holding on right now. Turner's got it. In front of the old Eltham Collegians bench. We're almost 22 minutes into the last quarter. Turner. Again, with just the high ball inside 50. Can anyone take a mark? It's off hands. Front and centre was Kasiki, but he ran out of room. Ball goes out of bounds. 4 straight goals the Turtles have kicked. 22 minutes into the last quarter. Pye tosses it in. Taylor tried with the two-handed tap. Old Eltham Collegians doing well was Milne to clear that one away. Murphy couldn't take the mark, and the ball goes out of bounds, but they do gain some meterage, and it's out of defensive 50.
We're at the stage where every second counts here. Mernda won't mind this congestion. They'll try and keep the ball held up in their forward half.
It's been an almost completely different side we've seen this old Eltham Collegians team. Are they able to find one more goal? Can the Demons hold on? Taylor, another decisive punch straight to McCaffer. His handball a bit dangerous. Clever tap from Maroney. Russian McCoach. There's that long kick again. Williamson has to beat a few this time. Mernda with the numbers at ground level. Yankos goes towards the boundary line. Johnston, great punch. And the ball goes out of bounds. Centre wing out of side. 23 minutes into the final term. As you said, Tim, every kick, every spoil, every 1%er, so vital. Boundary throw-in. Tap again from Taylor. Almost for McCaffer. Mernda almost with clean possession. They're just going to have to kick this off the ground for now. Opportunity here for Old Eltham. It's a dangerous one for Maroney, who just has to get boot to ball. Johnston dropped the mark. And it's a chance for Mernda. They've got numbers in the middle here if they can be clean. Chance for Coffey. Almost got the hand away. Russian McCoach again. It's been excellent. High ball, but it's all Demons. Great effort there from Burns. Got the handball through. Still a chance. Taglieri. Still got it back. Taglieri, even though he's on the ground. Overrunning it was Turner. Now a chance for Burns. Burns inside 50 to Malone. Almost the mark. Umpire allows it to go. Vincent clears away for the Demons. Goes towards Taylor with a heap of space in front of him. Taylor now confronted by Taglieri. Kicks in board. Intercept from McCaffer.
Gotta go, Caff, gotta go!
Bit of cramp for McCaffer. Needs a handball receive. Now is able to find one. High ball in from Old Eltham Collegians. Burns is there. Mazzarella came from the side. Couldn't take the mark. Spills across. Milne got the handball away. There's a shot on goal from Vintonopoulos. He's missed. Out of bounds on the full.
Boundary throwing.
It's touched. It's going to be a boundary
throw-in.
Oh, what a result for Old Eltham there. From out on the full to having a boundary throw-in within their forward 50. approaching the 25th minute mark of the final term.
It may not be long to go. Boundary throw-in. It's going to be Taylor. It's going to be Williamson doing the ruck work for Old Eltham Collegians. Taylor tried to get a hand on it, didn't get the fist that he would have wanted. Ball hits the deck. Demons with numbers at the back of the contest. Turner caught high. And Turner's going to win a free kick in the defensive 50. Turtles feel like you just got to go one-on-one here. Turner. Again, opts to go towards that outer side. Smith went through his hands. Ball goes out of bounds. 25 and a half minutes gone. Last quarter. Turtles have kicked 4 consecutive goals. Mernda have failed to kick a major in this last quarter. They still lead by 4 points though. Is there another twist? Ball gets tossed up. Tap from Coffey. They try to rush this one forward here, the Demons. They're diving. They're doing every desperate possible play at the moment. Ball trickling towards the boundary line. Old Eltham Collegians want deliberate. They're going to get it. They've got to move. 26 minutes in. Moroney's got the football in hand. Moroney's going to run around the man on the mark. Sends a high ball inside 50. Look out for Keys out the back. Off hands from Williamson. Mernda with ground level. They dispossessed it. Keys hasn't got much room. Managed to get a kick away. Demons with the numbers again. They clear it out of the defensive half. That's a high ball. Tough one for anyone to get under. Kavanagh gets there first. He's got options on the near side. Kick was poor. Do they have the opportunity here, the Demons? They handball it forward. Turtles might get there first. It's still inside forward 50. Camilio still a chance. Smith, can he shrug the tackle? Umpire says holding the ball. Russian McCoach has got to go. Finds McCaffer. McCaffer goes through the middle. They've got numbers. The Turtles are going to try one last crack, you reckon? The kick to Smith. Dangerous, but gets there. Smith. Called to play on. Ran off his mark. Smith. High ball. Chance here now for Longley. Longley's got to go. Longley 60 out from goal to the top of the goal square. It's all Mernda. Dropped the mark though. Still a chance for the Turtles. Turner kept his composure. Excellent work. The kick to Kasiki is still a bit of a dangerous one. And they clear it away for now, the Demons. The punch from Moroney sees that ball go out of bounds. We are 27 and a half into the final turn.
Oh, take your breath. There can only be seconds left at this rate. They've got Williamson forward. Maloney, the deepest forward as well.
4-point lead for the Turtles. Ball hits ground level. McCaffer will win another clearance. They go towards half forward. Again, the Demons with numbers, and it's going to be run out. They go straight through the corridor. Kick not a great one. Should work for Old Eltham. They'll win the ball back. Russian McCoach in the middle of the ground. He's got that long kick on him that he can use. And with the right boot, just burst it. Burst it towards Williamson! Oh. Matthew Williamson! With an incredible mark, 1-on-1.
The siren could go here.
He's missed a couple of easier shots today. Williamson has kicked 2. Matthew Williamson to put Old Eltham Collegians in front, incredibly, for the first time today. Straight in front. 35-metre kick. The Turtles veteran comes in and he has got it! Turtles in front! Unbelievable scenes! Old Eltham Collegians are 8-16-64. Mernda 9-8-62. Old Eltham have kicked 5 consecutive goals and they hit the front at the 28-minute mark.
Oh, what a comeback and what a celebration from Williamson. Turned around to the crowd around us. And oh my word, what a comeback. There can only be seconds left as we approach the 29th minute mark of this final quarter.
Is there one more twist in the tail? McCaffer tries to kick it off the ground, does so successfully. Tyson should get there first. In there as well is May. May wins out, but his handball goes straight to the Turtles. Smith with a high ball. 1-on-1 again for Williamson. Balloon takes the mark. Will run in. And up the crowd tells the story. This has been a remarkable final term from Old Eltham Collegians. And Kieran Malone kicks his second to make it an 8-point game.
Oh, the footy gods, you wrote a pretty good script today. Kieran Malone on his return to the club kicks the sealer in the final moments. What a remarkable comeback from the Turtles. I don't think anyone can believe it here. They looked down and out in that first half, and even in that third quarter they didn't offer a lot, but in this final term they have really turned it on, and they're going to be victorious today. And what a remarkable performance.
9-16 to 9-8. They lead by 8 behinds, but that 8 behinds looks like it's going to be enough. Back in the middle they go. A lot of numbers around the ball. Umpire's going to say holding the ball. He's been paying that all day. 30 and a half minutes now into this last quarter. The Demons send it long inside 50. There is the siren. What a remarkable performance from Old Eltham Collegians. They kicked 6 consecutive goals.
Get back over the wrong side of
And it is the Turtles that beat the Demons for the first time since 2022. Full time at Eltham College, 9-16-70. Mernda, 9-8-62. That is a remarkable final term.